Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Welcome to our complete reading of Sri Valmiki Ramayana. Now, we are at the most auspicious part of this, where we are going to talk about the birth of Sri Ramachandra or the Sri Rama Janana. Okay? So, ततश्चद्वादशे मासे चैत्रे नावमिके तिथौ नक्षत्रे दैवत्वे स्वोच्छ संस्थेषु पंचसु ग्रहेषु कर्कटे लग्ने वाक्पता विन्दुना सह प्रोद्यमाने जगन्नाथं सर्वलोकनमस्कृतं कौसल्याजन यद्रामं सव्यलक्षणसंयुतं विष्णोरर्धं महाभागं पुत्रम् इक्ष्वाकुवर्धनम्. Okay, for 12 months the man was, he was in the womb of Kausalya Ma. He was being respected. Okay, so yeah, don't get confused. In the last time I said, in the last episode I said 11 months, 9 plus 2, but in the 12th month they came out. So again, that's being I'm just considering the rest 12 months of Garbhavasa. Okay, so this person who is worshipped by one and all. Okay, and he was born in the nakshatra Punarvasu. The Tidhi was Navami, and the Lagna in which he was born is Karkataka Lagna. 5 of the planets were in their auspicious states. So Surya was in Mesha Rasi, okay, and Guru was in the Karkataka Rasi, Shukra was in Meena Rasi, Shani was in Tula Rasi, Kuja was in Makara Rasi. With all these planets in their exalted positions, in the Abhijit Lagna, Sri Ramachandra was born. Okay, he had all the good Samudrika Lakshanas, the way newborn Sishu should be born. He was born like that, and he had all the good gunas which we have already discussed. He came as a Paripurna. Okay, and that sort of Rama was delivered by Kausalyama. Dasharatha Maharaja was extremely excited. So on the next morning, Sri Ramachandra was born on Navami. The next morning was Dashami. Bharato nama Kaikeyam Jagye Satyaparakramaha Sakshat Vishnu Chaturdham Saha Sarvai Samito Gunaihi. The next morning was Dashami, and in the early morning, just before the sunrise, in the Meena Lagna, in the nakshatra of Pushya, the Pushya nakshatra, okay, all again with wonderfully 5 planets again in an exalted position, Kaikeyi delivered Bharata. So after Sri Ramachandra Murti of Sri Ramachandra, the second son to Dasharatha Maharaja was Bharata. So after Ramachandra Murti, the next morning was Bharata. अथ लक्ष्मण शत्रुघ्नौ सुमित्रा जनयत्सुतौ वीरौ सर्वास्त्र कुशलौ विष्णोरर्ध समन्वितौ पुष्ये जातस्तु भरतो मीनलग्ने प्रसन्नधीः सार्पे जातौ तु सौमित्री कुलीरे भीतौ रवौ. On the same day, before the sunrise, Bharata was born. Just after the sunrise, in the Aslesha nakshatra, in the Karkataka Lagna, again with all the 5 planets in the exalted states, Sumitra delivered twins, Lakshmana and Shatrughna. So, and they were born in the star of Aslesha. Okay, news that these were born was delivered to Dasharatha Maharaja. He was extremely happy. Okay, and they were so happy. Started distributing gifts to people. Okay, and he immediately announced that the entire city should get to know about this. So see, Dasharatha is a king, and he's always a king. Yeah, I mean, the moment he got to know that he had children, he said, "Let all the people in the city know that I have got sons, and we have got heirs to this kingdom." So everybody was happy. Okay, everybody started putting, we call it Ketana or the flag. So every house they hoisted flags. They said, "Our king is so happy. We are also happy. We are happy because our king is happy, and our king has finally got children, and they are going to be ruling this kingdom after our king." So everyone in Ayodhya was extremely happy. People were, putting rangolis in front of their houses. Somebody went and started doing dance. Somebody who was an expert at acting, they started doing acting. In temples, they started doing huge pujas. In Shiva temples, they started doing, Sahasra Kalasa Abhishekam, thousand. They brought 1,000 tumblers of water, or 1,000. Kalasha is like it carries about 1 liter of water. So they brought like such thousands of those, and they start doing abhishekas. Everybody in that kingdom was extremely happy. Okay, that's the love that Dasharatha had among his subjects. So everyone was happy. At the same time, Brahmaji, Chaturmukha Brahmaji, he he immediately called for a meeting in his loka, in the Brahma loka. He said, see, to protect the earth and to kill Ravanasura, Lord Mahavishnu is taking birth as Sri Ramachandra. He's already taken birth as Sri Ramachandra. Okay, Lakshmana, Satrughna, and Bharatha are all born. Now there is a huge battle that's going to come in. So all of us should stand by Sri Ramachandra. So it's extremely important that you go to earth. So take your women who are Apsaras, Gandharvas, Kinneras, Kimpurushas. Take all the women there, and with your ability, get children who look like Vanaras, or who are Vanaras. Okay, so again, devatas can't have kids from their own wives, so they are taking these women to get their children. And again, this is not a kamopabhoga where they are having children physically. They are giving their amshas into those women through which they can have their kids. Okay, so all of these devatas went, and with the Apsarastris, Gandharvastris, Kinnerastris, and Kimpurusastris, they got Vanaras as children. They were not Devatastris here. They were Stris who are from the other sects. Okay, with that they had these kings. Okay, and uh, all of them were born as Vanaras, and they were now ready to fight on the side of Rama. Okay, again, one day Brahma had a huge yawn that was like eons of years ago, and from there another man came, or another bear came, and that was Jambavantha. Again, Vanarendram Mahendrabham Indro Valinamurjitam Sugrivam Janayamasa Tapasam Varaha. So Mahendra, who was Indra, he brought out Vali. Okay, and from Surya's Tejas, Sugriva was born. Okay, from Bruhaspati, Tara. He is male. He was born from Kubera's Amsha. Gandhamadana was born from Ashwini Devatas. Dvivida and Mainda were born from Agni. Neela was born from Varuna. Sushena was born. Like from Parjanya, Sharabha was born. Vishwakarma, Nala was born. Okay, so Vishwakarma is a Devasilpi. So remember Nala's name. That is going to happen. We are going to learn more about him. From Vayu. So Vayu is one of the Astamurtis of Rudra. From there, from Vayu's Amsha, and Vayu is one of the Rudra's Astamurtis. So from Rudra, from Maheshwara's Amsha, Hanuman was born from to a lady called Anjana Devi. Okay, so all of these were born. Okay, in 11 days. Again, at the same time, as we told before, Sri Ramachandra was born. Okay, in Ayodhya, 11 days are done. Okay, the Ashocha is over. Now the Namakarana needed to be done, and Rishi Vasishtha was invited to do the naming ceremony. So Sri Vasishtha Maharshi came, and now what is the name that he is going to give to all the four kids? That we would be seeing in our next episode. Okay, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pasyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Jai Shri Ram. Sarvam Disai Simharaswam Charanarvinda Arpanamastu.